Alright, so hey guys, this is episode 3 of 150 Roblox to 10,000 Roblox. So I'm going to start off with the trades I've received and completed. I'm going to start off with the completed trades first. So the last trade we accepted in the other series was this Oscar kid. So I'm going to start with blocks per second. So from the last episode, I got all of these items. So I traded all of these items plus 61 Robux into the Riding Skull. This was a pretty good trade at the time, and it's still a pretty good trade. I profited and I did win in demand. And this was selling for 2k at the time as well, so that's the reason why I accepted. And then the next trade was the Riding Skull for the Bucket of the Sea. This had more demand and was selling for a lot more. It's worth like 2k, roughly 2k, and he added 21 Robux, probably because he was wanting like a rare item. The next trade was with Sir Exonox. This was a pretty good trade at the time, as this was 1,100 and this was like 1,300. And I thought that it was going to raise, but I didn't think it was going to raise as much as it did. So I accepted it because of that reason. But then I traded it off for the Bucket of the Sea plus another limited, so I won around about 200 Robux from the last trade. It's a pretty good trade at the time, and it's pretty good at the moment. But then I traded the Bucket of the Sea and the 200 Robux item for the bombastic shutter shades and the animal hoodie. I thought this was a pretty good trade at the time, but then someone told me that the bombastic shutter shades was projected. I didn't really think it was, but then I looked at like the graph and it showed it was like sold for roughly like 1.5k. Yeah, it was sold for 1.5k from 600, so that's technically projection. But then it was at this point I saw it, but then it kept selling for it once I traded it off, and then it keeps raising and raising and raising. It rose a lot before I could actually like keep it. So after getting told it was projected, I decided I really wanted to trade it off. So I traded the bombastic shutter shades into the Bucket of the Sea. I think this trade was actually a really bad trade. So I traded bombastic shutter shades for Bucket of the Sea, as I think it was projected, but it kept selling for the projection price, so it technically was offered 1.6k to 1.8k value. But I really felt like I needed to trade it off, so I did. So after that, I did the Bucket of the Sea plus neon bombastic hoodie for this overseer hooded cloak. Like this was a really good trade. Like I upgraded and I won it in demand and value. This was 1.8k at the time, but it keeps raising, and I didn't know it was going to raise. I didn't know that everything was going to raise, but it did. Like these didn't raise, but this did. So I got that trade and I thought, oh my god, I've just like got the best trade. But then I traded it off to this other guy, the Virtual Commando. I thought this was worth like 2k because everyone was asking for 2k. So I was like, I must accept it, as he was adding this as well. So I accepted it, and then I kept this and the new attack, and then sold this one so I can get some Robux if there's other limiteds coming out. I'm going to buy a rainbow DIY bag in a minute because it just came out. I'll show you it in a minute. Anyway, after that I decided I need to try and downgrade into something with the Virtual Commando, as it was not getting 2k offers. But this guy OP'd a lot. Like this is worth like 2k, and these are worth like what their wrap is, which was pretty good. So I think I'm either going to upgrade these or sell them, and then keep this and keep like profiting from that one. So that's pretty much it. I'd just like to say there's actually a leak of a new Sparkle fedora coming out, and it's called Sky Blue Sparkle fedora. I'll put a picture on the screen now. Yeah, pretty much. It's probably going to be over 100k Robux, so I'm probably going to have to sell a few items on my main account. Anyway, I'll start with the inbound trades I have. Probably some of them are probably outdated, like other items. So yeah, I don't have this item anymore, so I'm going to decline that one.
Trade declined.
I don't think I have that anymore.
Trade declined.
I'll start with the top trades. Alright, so I'm probably not going to accept this trade
declined.
Just because this is going to keep raising and raising, and these don't look that good, and I don't think they have that much demand. Next trade. The golden, see, it's got quite a lot of demand because I'm getting like 1v1s and stuff. I don't think this wingspan is worth it, as it's like got the least demand out of both of the items. An upgrade trade that I'm OPing quite a lot, and it's a face, which is terrible. Anyway, I'm gonna purchase the new hat that came out. It's called the DIY Rainbow Shaggy. It's pretty much gonna go limited, as it's like got a timer and all the bags have gone limited so far, apart from one of them actually. It's like a Deadly Dark Dominus bag. Well, anyway, I'm gonna buy it. There we go. And I'm gonna round off this episode here. Please like and subscribe and comment your favourite face on Roblox. Thank you for watching.
And you make me feel like a rebel, but I will not give you a reason to destroy me.